Hey guys, welcome to EduTap. I hope each of you is happy, healthy and fine and taking very good care of yourself. I'm your mentor Veer, and guys, first of all I like to wish you a very happy new year. May this 2021 will bring peace, happiness and prosperity in your life. So guys, now it's time to introduce you to our lecture 32 on government schemes. Guys, if you are new here, you can check out our YouTube channel for the daily updated videos of different exams that we are covering up. Moreover, if you want to download the PDF of those videos, you can check out the Telegram group, the link of which you can find in the description box. Now guys, I would like to share with you the smiling point of EduTap, that is our results. We have consistently achieved highest results across India guys in the RBI Grade B, the NABARD Gr A as well as SEBI Grade A. Now guys, I would like to share with you the courses that we are offering at the EduTap. We are offering course in the RBI Grade B, the NABARD Grade A as well as Grade B, the SEBI Grade A. Moreover guys, we are also offering a course in the UPSC EPFO, the link of which you can find in the description box. All the details you can access through the description box guys regarding the courses. So guys, that's all about our offerings. One more thing guys, that we are still running heavy discount on our courses. For the RBI Gr B 2020 course, we are offering 30% discount. You just need to access the code WOW30. And guys, this RBI Gr B 2020 course is valid till 30th April 2021. So it is a wise opportunity guys. Moreover, we are also running a 50% discount on SEBI Grade A. You just need to use the code SEBI50. So guys, these are our offering at the moment. Don't miss out the opportunity. Use it wisely. Now coming to the video of the day, or the scheme of the day that we're gonna cover up is Kisan Maandhan Yojana, or it is also known as Pradhan Mantri Kisan Maandhan Yojana. So guys, coming to the introduction part directly. So guys, the first of all, the most important thing is the acronym of the scheme. PM-KMY. Guys, these kind of questions can be asked in the phase 1 as well as phase 2 of our exam, that what is the full form of acronym, or what does K stand for or M stand for in the following acronym. So the scheme is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Maandhan Yojana that we will cover up today. So we have already covered the first important point from our exam point of view. Now coming to the second is about the launch year. So this is a recently launched scheme. We can say it was launched in the year of 2019. So we can consider it as important. Why? I will tell you that why we are covering this scheme right now. So this is the second dimension that we are covering up, the launch year. Then the third is about the nodal agency. So guys, the nodal agency is the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. And the fourth dimension is about the funding pattern of the scheme. So guys, this is a central sector scheme. There are two types of scheme. One is central sector and other one is the central sponsored scheme. So in the central sector scheme, the 100% funding will be provided by the central government. So guys, the four dimensions that we had covered is, first is the full form of the acronym, then the launch year, then the nodal agency as well as the funding pattern of this scheme. So guys, now I would like to give you a brief background of this scheme. Guys, we know that there is a social sector, a lot of social sector schemes that are already running. So for targeting the particular sectors of farmer, the government has launched this scheme. This scheme is basically about providing the social security in the old age of our small and marginal farmers. So guys, the objective of this scheme, which I was telling through the background, is to provide old age protection and social security for small and marginal farmers. So this particular scheme targets the small and marginal farmer. So we know the target of this scheme, which is another dimension of our we can say schemes. So the target is small and marginal farmers. Then within the small and marginal farmer, what is the eligibility criteria? That they can join this scheme when they achieve the age of 18, and till 40 years they can join this scheme. And the requirement is that the small and the scheme will consider only those farmers that have land up to 2 hectares. So all the farmers, we know that small and marginal farmers are generally categorized as the one holding the lands below or up to 2 hectares. So this is the criteria for deciding the farmers. So guys, I already told you about the background of the scheme. I hope you understood. Okay, so guys, till now what we have done, we have covered the introduction part. That is, in the introduction part we have talked about the 4 dimensions. Please recall them just right now. Acronym, full form of acronym, then the next was the launch year, third nodal agency, and the fourth was the funding pattern. And the 5th dimension that we have covered is the objective. Objective is target, it is a social security scheme for the small and marginal farmers. Any small and marginal farmer who is between the age group of 18 to 14 years can join this scheme. Moreover, his land holding should be less than 2 hectares. So guys, a question can be framed that for the small and marginal farmers, under this Pradhan Mantri Kisan Maandhan Yojana, what is the eligibility in terms of land? So the answer is, these are the points that we generally skip while preparing for the scheme. So these facts, I am taking up only those crucial facts which are important from our exam point of view. So guys, we know that there is a eligibility criteria. So definitely there will be some exclusion criteria. So small and marginal farmers who are part of any other social security scheme will not be eligible to get the benefit under this Pradhan Mantri Kisan Maandhan Yojana. So if you are getting benefit under any of the other scheme like national pension scheme, there could be the he could also join the employee state insurance corporation, the scheme run by that corporation. So if he is availing benefit in any of the other pension schemes, then he cannot avail the benefit under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Maandhan Yojana. So guys, I hope now you understand the entire gist of this scheme. So coming to the key features of this scheme. So when you are making when you are availing for the pension, so you have to make the contribution. So under this scheme, the contribution is voluntary. So what do you mean by voluntary? That means if you want to drop out from the scheme, you can do that at any stage of the time. Suppose if you joined the scheme at the age of 18, so suppose after 50 you want to drop out from this scheme, that you do not want to contribute, or whatever the premium amount is, or maybe after 30 you feel that I do not want to continue in this scheme. So there is a provision that you can drop out, and all the amount will be adjusted. Maybe they will pay some interest on that also. So that is, you can drop out from this scheme at any stage of the time. So I hope you understand what do you mean by voluntary and contribution. So contributory means you have to contribute something. Okay. So contribution will be of rupees 55 to 200. This 55 to 200 means, suppose if you are joining at the age of 18, so you have to contribute only 55 per month. And if you are joining at the age of 40, so you have to contribute rupees 200 per month. So now you understand what you mean by voluntary as well as contributory. Okay. And for this much of contribution, after the age of 60, when you retire, though farmers will never retire in our country, and that is a side part. So there will be a pension of rupees 3000 per month for the farmer because of his contribution of this much of amount. Okay, so after the age of 60 he can avail a pension of rupees 3000 per month. So there will be a regular payment of this pension scheme. So guys, now you I hope understand what is the entire gist of this scheme and how it benefits. So guys, suppose if the farmer dies, so the spouse of the farmer can retain this scheme by paying the contribution. And if after the retirement the farmer dies, so his spouse will receive the 50% of the pension, which means 1500 is the amount that the spouse will get. In case both dies, then there will be a provision of nominee. We do not have to go into that much detail. Okay, that if the farmer and his spouse dies, then there will be a provision for nominee who will get the pension or the amount as per the contribution made accordingly. Okay, so we do not have to go into that much detail because that is not fruitful from our exam point of view. I already explained that what do you mean by if any of the person dies. Okay, so don't do much of the PhD in that. Now the fourth point is from where you can join this scheme. So there are common service centers from which you can register for this scheme, and the fund manager for this scheme is LIC. So a question can be asked that which of the following agency will be the fund manager for the scheme? The answer is LIC. So guys, I hope now you understand the scheme in entirety. We have covered it. So now it's time to revise the scheme through some MCQs. So guys, let's see what are the questions. So the first question is about the nodal ministry. So the answer is Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. These kind of questions can be directly asked. Then the launch year. This scheme was launched in the year of 2019. Now what is the funding pattern under the scheme? So it is a central sector scheme, not the centrally sponsored. So as it is a central sector scheme, so 100% funding will be by the central government. Then who are the eligible farmers? We have already talked about this. This scheme is targeting the small and marginal farmers who owns the land up to 2 hectares of land. So guys, this could also be a definition of small and marginal farmers under PM-Kisan Maandhan Yojana. Okay, and they have to join the scheme when they become 18 years of age. Until 14 they can join this scheme. So this is the age criteria. Then the eligible pension amount after the retirement. When you retire, what is the amount that you will get? The answer is 3,000. So this is the amount that you will get, but you have to contribute rupees 55 from 55 to 200 depending on the age at which you join. Okay. Then who is the pension fund manager? We have already discussed about this point. The answer is LIC. So guys, these are the types of question. Now I added one particular question, which is the number of farmers subscribed under the scheme. Guys, this scheme find its mentioned in the recently released news in the government sources, but there was no appropriate data regarding this scheme. So why I covered this scheme is, first is because it was mentioned in the recent media newses. You know, under Atmanirbhar package, a lot has been done by the government regarding the farmers, and under that the government has highlighted about this scheme. So this is the reason, that's why we are covering this scheme from our exam point of view. This scheme has been highlighted multiple times in the media coverages, though there was not any particular current affair data which is important from our exam point of view. So that's why I mentioned this question, that what are the types of questions that can be framed, or there may be some other data that will come in the future. So we have to keep that point in mind. So I framed a question that number of farmers subscribed under this particular scheme, because in the month of, I think, March, there was a news that I think 15 or 18 lakh, I do not recall at the moment, that this much of farmers have subscribed for this scheme. So suppose in the January there will be a news that how many number of farmers have subscribed for this particular scheme. So the answer will be as per the news. So that's why I marked this question as a question mark, because these are the facts that we have to cover from the coming current affairs. Okay. So guys, we have covered this news in entirety, or this scheme in entirety, if I say. We have discussed the types of questions that can be asked, and I hope until or unless we miss some point from the current affairs, there won't be any question that will be beyond these points. Okay. So guys, that's all from my side regarding this news. Now there were certain criteria which you need to fulfill, that is your homework question. Guys, please try to comment in maximum number so that I can feel that you are taking interest in these kind of videos. Otherwise it feels a little disheartening that pupils are not taking much interest, and we have a lot of work to do all these things, guys, to make these news simple for you. So please just it's a small comment that you have to make. So the question for your homework is the name of the pension scheme for unorganized sector. There is a similar scheme which is running to cover the workers in the unorganized sector. So you have to name that scheme. Okay. And the members of those schemes are also not eligible to get the benefit of PM-Kisan Maandhan Yojana. So guys, if you are getting benefit in one scheme, you won't get the benefit in the other scheme. And the name of this scheme is also important because we will take that scheme in the coming video. Okay, this is one of the other social security scheme. So guys, I hope I think one of you has commented, sir, please cover this social security scheme. So we have already covered two, one in this video and one in the previous video, and we will be covering one more social security scheme, which is covering the unorganized sector. And you just need to mention that scheme, and we will take this scheme up in the next video. So guys, the three scheme we will take up for the social security. So guys, that's all from my side. Now few of you have mentioned that you are facing a little difficulty in getting the PDFs. So regarding that, guys, I would like to tell you that for making the things smooth for you, what I will do, I will compile whatever the lectures I have taken in the last month of December. So all the lectures that I have taken in the month of December, I will give you a compilation for that. I will compile one particular PDF and give it, we will post it in the Telegram group. So that way you can find it much easier rather than scrolling for all the PDFs. I hope that will resolve your doubts regarding the PDFs. Okay. And I also appreciate Vishal's appreciation for our video and content. So guys, that's really encouraging. Okay. So guys, that's all from my side. If you like the video, please do subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and do give a thumbs up. Moreover, guys, if you want to download the PDF of this particular video or the more PDFs that I will post up, you can refer our Telegram group, the link of which you can find in the description box. So guys, that's all from my side. Once more, I want to wish you a very happy new year. Okay. So guys, I'm your mentor Veer, now signing off. Thank you.